Star 104.5 and Black Diamond AFL would like to thank the following sponsors for making it possible to hit the field week in and week out. Wilson Security. Wilson Security is Australia's largest and most innovative security provider. Prime 7. In 2014, Prime 7 has more footy on more nights, live and free. Newcastle Herald. The Newcastle Herald plays an integral part in the hunter community. Star 104.5. Star 104.5 plays the music we all love and proudly supports Black Diamond AFL. BLK. BLK, the official apparel supplier to the Richmond Tigers, Western Bulldogs, GWS Giants, Adelaide Crows, Gold Coast Suns and Brisbane Lions. Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the last 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. Sports Coast Trophy are the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast. Waratah Sports. Waratah Sports has been specialising in sporting equipment, sporting apparel and trophies and medals on the Central Coast for over 20 years. Subway Morisset. Subway Morisset is open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Don't miss the Wilson Security Black Diamond AFL this weekend. Entry to all games is free. Check out the game times and venues at bdafl.com.au. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
Car 33, proceed to level 2, check on its service. Command, this is car 33, I'm going on my break.
Don't miss the Wilson Security Black Diamond AFL this weekend. Entry to all games is free. Check out the game times and venues at bdafl.com.au. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
Star 104.5 and Black Diamond AFL would like to thank the following sponsors for making it possible to hit the field week in and week out. Wilson Security. Wilson Security is Australia's largest and most innovative security provider. Prime 7. In 2014, Prime 7 has more footy on more nights, live and free. Newcastle Herald. The Newcastle Herald plays an integral part in the hunter community. Star 104.5. Star 104.5 plays the music we all love and proudly supports Black Diamond AFL. BLK. BLK, the official apparel supplier to the Richmond Tigers, Western Bulldogs, GWS Giants, Adelaide Crows, Gold Coast Suns and Brisbane Lions. Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the last 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. Sports Coast Trophy are the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast. Waratah Sports. Waratah Sports has been specialising in sporting equipment, sporting apparel and trophies and medals on the Central Coast for over 20 years. Subway Morisset. Subway Morisset is open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Don't miss the Wilson Security Black Diamond AFL this weekend. Entry to all games is free. Check out the game times and venues at bdafl.com.au. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
Car 33, proceed to level 2, check on its service. Command, this is car 33, I'm going on Macquarie.
Don't miss the Wilson Security Black Diamond AFL this weekend. Entry to all games is free. Check out the game times and venues at bdafl.com.au. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
Star 104.5 and Black Diamond AFL would like to thank the following sponsors for making it possible to hit the field week in and week out. Wilson Security. Wilson Security is Australia's largest and most innovative security provider. Prime 7. In 2014, Prime 7 has more footy on more nights, live and free. Newcastle Herald. The Newcastle Herald plays an integral part in the Hunter community. Star 104.5. Star 104.5 plays the music we all love and proudly supports Black Diamond AFL. BLK. BLK, the official apparel supplier to the Richmond Tigers, Western Bulldogs, GWS Giants, Adelaide Crows, Gold Coast Suns and Brisbane Lions. Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the last 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. Sports Coast Trophy are the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast. Waratah Sports. Waratah Sports has been specialising in sporting equipment, sporting apparel and trophies and medals on the Central Coast for over 20 years. Subway Morisset. Subway Morisset is open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Don't miss the Wilson Security Black Diamond AFL this weekend. Entry to all games is free. Check out the game times and venues at bdafl.com.au. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
Star 104.5 and Black Diamond AFL would like to thank the following sponsors for making it possible to hit the field week in and week out. Wilson Security. Wilson Security is Australia's largest and most innovative security provider. Prime 7. In 2014, Prime 7 has more footy on more nights, live and free. Newcastle Herald. The Newcastle Herald plays an integral part in the Hunter community. Star 104.5. Star 104.5 plays the music we all love and proudly supports Black Diamond AFL. BLK. BLK, the official apparel supplier to the Richmond Tigers, Western Bulldogs, GWS Giants, Adelaide Crows, Gold Coast Suns and Brisbane Lions. Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the last 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. Sports Coast Trophy are the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast. Waratah Sports. Waratah Sports has been specialising in sporting equipment, sporting apparel and trophies and medals on the Central Coast for over 20 years. Subway Morisset. Subway Morisset is open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Welcome to Tolkaba Park. We have the women's match of the Lake Macquarie Dockers taking on the Warners Bay Bulldogs. Should be an interesting match. We have the third placed Dockers against the fourth placed Bulldogs. Beautiful Sunday here. We've got two commentators in Brooke Hughes, who's from the Dockers Club, and Justin from the Warners Bay Club. First of all, we'd like to just throw out the thanks for Bar TV for putting this on for us, and the Lake Macquarie sponsors are Underground Trade Services, Screen Signs.
And the Warners Bay supporters and sponsors are the Blackbutt Hotel, Bodyworks Physio and 7th Street Caravan. So we're ready to begin this match on a beautiful Sunday morning. Looking forward to it. Let's see what happens from the centre bounce.
Yeah, it should be a good game. Last time these two teams played, there was only 10 points between them. So, yeah, looking forward to a good match.
From the Warners Bay side, they need to start a lot better than they did last time against the Dockers. The Dockers come out of the gates pretty quick and they kicked a fair few goals to start. So look for the Warners Bay Bulldogs to start a lot better than last time.
Yeah, it's early in here on the wing.
Kate Booth trapped the ball, looking forward, kicks it forward. Great mark by Emma there. She's looking to centre the ball. Kicks it in.
There goes Shirley with the ball.
Good handball out of there. Tried to kick it off the ground. Lindell's picked up the ball. Back to Emma.
Nice tackle there by Talia.
And that's holding the ball.
From the start, it looks like it's going to be a tough game here today.
And it's going to be a throw-in. Or is it out on the full? Can't tell from here. Looks like it was out on the full.
Yeah, looks like it. Sam there trying to give an option for the kick. Bit of space out here on the wing.
Emma's got the ball. Good left foot straight into the forward line. Oh, nearly a good mark there. Emma's got the ball. Kicks it. Still in. Ash.
Oh, nice tackle there.
He's got the hands out by the looks of it. It's been a great contest so far. Girls are going at it as they normally do.
Yeah, it's always a tough game when these two teams play. Got some good tackling there.
Bit of a local rivalry, I suppose.
It is.
Throw in, went straight up in the air. Probably have another go at that one.
Bit of space here for Shirley. Has a bit of a bounce. Doesn't quite connect with it there. Picks it up again, keeps going, doesn't give up.
Lindell's got the ball. Good handball out to Kate.
Oh, nice tackle there. I'm going to have a throw. Oh, we're playing on here now.
They've called the advantage.
Here goes Sheldon trying to get the ball there. Good bump.
Mel's got the ball. The teammates come in and helped.
Still looks a little bit slippery out there too.
It does. It's been a pretty cold morning, so there would be a bit of dew on the ground. And only having 12 players on the field, it's going to make it a fairly hard day.
Yeah, that's right. Good little bit of footwork there. Into the middle. Nice mark.
Yeah, great mark by Warners Bay. Looking for options. Kicks it out to the wing.
Oh,
Drop mark. And it's going to be a throw-in.
Yeah, it's interesting. We've got a couple of players in the Lake Macquarie team where mother and daughter combos. This particular person, their mother and two daughters, and there's also a couple of others in the team. So it's a bit of a family affair, this particular team, yeah.
It's great. It's great to see. It's start of the season, we didn't know how the women's comp would start off, but full credit to all the teams involved, and I'm thinking the teams that probably didn't get involved are probably regretting it at this time.
Yeah, definitely.
So that was holding the ball. Mattia took it out of the ruck and didn't dispose of it correctly. Kicked it down the line. That's a great
nice
mark.
Just settling it down a bit, trying to look for options and see if we can get some on the board.
I think slowing it down when there's only 12 on the field is probably the best thing to do.
Definitely.
It's not an easy thing. Mattia's got the ball. She's taken a bounce and she's kicked it looking for Emma. Mark there.
Comes Maddie Foster around to try and pick the ball up. Nice little bump there.
Yeah, Emma's got the ball. Back to another Emma. We've got Emmas and Kates coming from everywhere.
I think we got a few Emmas in our team as well. Must be a popular name.
Kate Bartlam's got the ball now. Centres, looks, good drop punt. And that's the first goal of the game. Kate Bartlam, you're a star.
Yeah, it's a good little passage of play there. I think when, especially Warners Bay, they're quite a fast team, so if they get going, it's very hard to, to shut them down.
Yeah, I fully agree. I think the game with 12 people on the field is all about just moving it forward, just keep moving it, kicking, moving, keep going.
That's it.
That's the aim of the game. Even in the big boys, that's still the aim of the game.
That's it.
At this point, I'd probably like to thank GE for their sponsorship of the women's competition. Without them, this competition wouldn't survive. Good handball out. Good tackle.
Good tackle there.
The girls are having a great crack.
Yeah, it just seems to me like Warners Bay are getting quite a few at the ruck as well, to get that ball in, get it out.
Bit of a high tackle there. Free kick to Lake Macquarie.
Yeah, Talia's pretty tough. It takes a fair bit to keep her on the ground.
Yeah.
So
all the girls are pretty tough in this.
Definitely.
Good bump there. Mel, great bump by Mel. Keep moving it forward. That's the plan.
Good pick up there by Maddie, looking to kick it into some space. Talia takes a mark.
I don't think that went the distance.
Not quite far enough.
It's a good scrap in the middle.
Yeah, good shepherding there by Warners Bay.
Kept moving forward into the forward line to Ash. Kicked off the ground. Will it roll through? Will it roll through? Still in. Missed soccer. Good tackle.
Tegan doing well to get back.
Ash Beach on the left foot. And that's a goal. Second one of the day to the Bulldogs. Better start than the last time we played Lake Macquarie, so it's been a great start.
Seems to be a bit more urgency in their attack, I think. In this first quarter.
Yeah, definitely. The Bulldogs have come out running.
Definitely, yeah.
Probably one of the first times for the year, so it's a great change. Lake Macquarie will come back. We all know that. So just need to get it out of the centre a little bit more by the looks of it. They're winning the rucks. It's just
clearing it out.
It's just clearing it. It's the issue at the moment. Pushing the back. So that was a downfield free. Silly play by the Bulldogs. They got the lead. They don't need to do things like that. Looks in, finds someone unmarked,
nice mark
and that's
there.
a great
That's
mark.
Sam Lawrence in there again. She's been playing well this season. She's been up front, in the middle, everywhere.
And that's a torpy.
Yeah, training on Tuesday night. Sam pulled off a kick. Apparently, it almost knocked the moon out of the sky. It was a huge kick. So hopefully, we'll see a few more today.
Yeah.
She's got the ball again here now.
Good handball.
Nice
good
little
tackle.
handball over the top to Lily Oliver.
Jess Adelaide. Good tackle. Great tackle.
Yeah, good tackle.
And that's a ball up. This looks a better play from the Dockers. I think they might have finally woken up.
Yeah, I think they've realised that they need to start playing. Not let these Warners Bay team get too many more on the board.
Yeah.
Nice little shepherd there. Good bump. Here she goes again, Sam. She's in everything today. He's
kicked it out again.
Another
the
bump.
girls are starting to look a little bit tired.
Yeah.
With 5 minutes to go in the quarter.
Oh.
Emma's got the ball. She's looking to kick. Good handball to Kate. Kate's been in everything as well. Great kick forward. Nice drop punt.
Again, Warners Bay finding the space
Broke the
again.
tackle.
Yeah.
Kicks it forward again to the dangerous Ash. Good work there from the defence as well.
Yeah, Tegan. She's like a dog with a bone. She doesn't give up.
It's a great centre. Will it bounce? Is it still in? It's still in by the looks of it. Emma's kicked it, snapped it. That's a point. And the Dogs bench went up for a point.
Oh, look, every time you go down that end, if you come away with something, you know, it's we've been down the other end a couple of times, we just can't seem to, get the ball through. So
That's it. So Lake Macquarie is still trying to look to get on the board. I think from last time, the right-hand side of the field was the scoring end, so
yeah, that's right.
seems to be downhill or something to it. So I'm not sure what the story is, but
yeah, it's where all the points are scored.
Yeah. Seems to be where the football can be lost too. Seems to be the scoring end.
Nice little kick out.
Oh, that's a great mark by Emma. One of the girls that's never played before. She came down at the start of the season, ex-soccer player, and she's just improved.
Nice kick in the centre.
Another point. Bulldogs are doing really well locking it in the forward 50 and not letting the Dockers get out.
Yeah, I think Dockers have got to look at maybe pushing a few more back in defence.
Yeah.
When the ball gets up there, they've really got to try and hustle and get back.
Fully agree.
It seems, the Bulldogs have got a lot of numbers there in attack when they get down that end.
Yeah. And I think they need to start kicking it probably down the outside rather than up the middle.
Yep.
It's the danger. If they look out a little bit wider, I think that's a better option.
That's right.
That's a ball up. Another good contest there.
We've only got 3 minutes to go in this quarter.
Kate Bartlam again.
Girls using their bodies well there.
Yeah, it's a great contest. And I think that's a throw-in.
Yep.
Good throw-in.
So Shirley Moyes has it there for the Dockers. Handballs it off. Still going.
Ash picks up the ball. Good handball out. No, that was a throw. Thought it was a bit quick.
Yeah. It's definitely something to get used to if, you come from touch footy or, rugby sports like that. It's hard to remember to,
Yeah, for sure.
get your hand to the ball.
The Warners Bay have got a lot of girls that play union, so I think it's their natural
Yeah,
thing
that's
to throw it
to
out.
try and pass it, yeah.
Lucy's kicked it back in to the forward line. It's all Dockers here.
Here comes Sam again around the corner, bit of space here.
And Kate's been in it again. Kate Bartlam has been everywhere today.
Definitely. These two are putting on a good show here. It's a really good contest between the two of them.
And Kate's coming off for a spell, well earned.
Definitely. Oh, look, it's saying 18 degrees out there on the park, and although it's a bit cool in the shade, I reckon the girls will be fine. Pretty warm out there at the moment.
Taken out of the ruck again from Mattea. She needs to really either touch it or kick it straight away.
She's looking for options.
There's that kick down the middle again. Need to probably go a little bit wider. Naomi's got the ball, another union player. Picked up the game
Nice
that quick,
kick.
it's been ridiculous. Aaron's got the ball, kicked it, and it looks like a throw-in. The ball just seems to be falling to the Bulldogs at this point.
Yeah.
Whether it's they're running a little bit harder or getting to the ball in groups a little bit more. But I'm sure the coach of the Dockers can sort that out at quarter time. 40 seconds left. Yeah, that's a mark by Ash. She's played on and she's kicked a goal. That hurts with 27 seconds to go.
It's almost role reversal here from the last time the two teams played. I think the Dockers were up 20 points to 0 at quarter time, so it's been a interesting change.
Yeah, for sure. And that will just about see the quarter out.
These two teams will be welcoming a break here at the moment.
Yeah, we're 12 on the field. I'm sure they're looking for the oranges and the drinks.
That's it.
Thanks for the first quarter. Will be a short break and we'll be back with the second one.
Star 104.5 and Black Diamond AFL would like to thank the following sponsors for making it possible to hit the field week in and week out. Wilson Security.
Wilson Security is Australia's largest and most innovative security provider. Prime 7. In 2014, Prime 7 has more footy on more nights, live and free. Newcastle Herald. The Newcastle Herald plays an integral part in the Hunter community. Star 104.5. Star 104.5 plays the music we all love and proudly supports Black Diamond AFL. BLK. BLK, the official apparel supplier to the Richmond Tigers, Western Bulldogs, GWS Giants, Adelaide Crows, Gold Coast Suns and Brisbane Lions. Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the last 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. Sports Coast Trophy are the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast. Waratah Sports. Waratah Sports has been specialising in sporting equipment, sporting apparel and trophies and medals on the Central Coast for over 20 years. Subway Morisset. Subway Morisset is open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Car 33, proceed to level 2, check on its service.
Command, this is car 33, I'm going on my break.
Don't miss the Wilson Security Black Diamond AFL this weekend. Entry to all games is free. Check out the game times and venues at bdafl.com.au. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
Star 104.5 and Black Diamond AFL would like to thank the following sponsors for making it possible to hit the field week in and week out. Wilson Security. Wilson Security is Australia's largest and most innovative security provider. Prime 7. In 2014, Prime 7 has more footy on more nights, live and free. Newcastle Herald. The Newcastle Herald plays an integral part in the Hunter community. Star 104.5. Star 104.5 plays the music we all love and proudly supports Black Diamond AFL. BLK.
And welcome back to the home of the Lake Macquarie Dockers on a Sunday morning. Great first quarter by the Warners Bay Bulldogs, probably the best of the year. Lake Macquarie is still trying to find their feet, but I'm sure they'll get there. Just about ready for the second quarter. Coach Daniel would have been really happy with that first quarter from his girls. Best of the year.
Yeah, they've definitely started well. Talk in the Dockers camp was just to get a bit more urgency, get to the ball and get it up off the ground. Just trying, we're winning the centre bounce there, but we just can't seem to get it forward. So that's definitely what they're going to focus on in this second quarter.
Yeah, definitely. Lindell's out of the centre and another clearance for the Bay. Good contest down at the forward 50. good to see the girls are starting to pick up the football rather than kicking it off the ground.
Definitely, yeah.
It's an unnatural instinct for a lot of them, but they are getting there and they're figuring it out. It is easier to pick it up than kick it along the ground.
The last few, here we go, nice kicks.
And Kate Bartlam's in it again. She's taking a mark at full forward. She's looking for people. It's a great drop punt.
We've got Peter here.
Lyndall's going after the ball. Push in the back.
That's another hard thing too, you know, coming from different sports, especially rugby. You know, you can tackle them basically anywhere, and you've got to remember in this you can't, you know, come from behind and tackle and push it back. Yeah, it's hard to
explain to the girls sometimes that what they can do and what they can't do, and you sort of get a couple of looks at you. But they're getting there. They're starting to figure it out. I think the biggest thing for the Bulldogs is they've stayed and they've watched a fair few of the senior men's games. They've seen what it is, and the men have been down there and they've helped them out as well.
Definitely. It's good, you know, I know at the Lake Macquarie training sessions, you know, a few of the guys will come over and help us out with, you know, some tricks and tips and, you know, how to clear the ball out of the centre and that kind of stuff. It's been really helpful as well. Another heavy tackle there.
Yeah, they haven't got much time on the ball before there's someone there. Aaron's got the ball. And that's a throw in deep in the Warners Bay forward line.
Yeah, I think conditions are good as well when we're talking about picking the ball up off the ground before. The last few weeks it's been quite muddy and ball's really slippery, but today it seems like, you know, it's not too bad out there. They can get that ball up off the ground and have a bit of a run with it.
Yeah, for sure. Don't know about you, but I'm over the rain and sick of getting moved every week.
That's right.
To a different event. That the Black Diamond and especially Gary has done really well. Not cancelling a game, and that's another goal. Kate Bartlam once again. She's obviously the better Bartlam in that household.
So we've got about 12.5 minutes to go in the second quarter here. Warners Bay are leading 26-0. 4 goals, 2 behinds. So it does look like a little bit like Lake Macquarie's heads are down a little bit here. I'm hoping, you know, that the girls can start to have a bit of talk and fire themselves up a bit here.
Yeah, definitely. They're getting the first touch out of the centre. So they're definitely winning it out of the centre.
Mm.
Come and stand out front here, guys.
So this looks better from Lake Macquarie to start. It's a tackle, a bit too high.
Shirley Moyes is going to take the kick here. Here we go. Peter has a kick forward. That's what the Lake Macquarie's got to do. Just try and get it up there forward and take their chances.
Oh, that's a
nice
great palm
push there.
But straight off the bench.
Oh,
that's
great
a great
kick.
mark.
Great kick.
Hannah's kicks it forward. It's done a bounce.
Sinead Montgomery catches the ball. This is one of our mother-daughters that plays in the team. Her mum's actually over in Bali at the moment on holidays, lucky her.
Yeah.
But yeah, her and her mother play in this team as well. She's actually captain of our team,
Okay,
Lisa.
very good.
So yeah.
You see it a little bit in the senior men's game that you have some fathers and sons and brothers, so it's good to see it's carried through to the women's as well.
Definitely. I mean, it's great. It is the kind of game that you can, you know, play, and they actually play netball together as well. So it's good to see them spending time with each other on the weekends.
Yeah, for sure. Another forward entry, Lyndall picking up the football. She
Gets
runs
away from the defender there.
Looking to deliver. Pushed on the kick a little.
And Tegan almost takes a mark there, but that's good pressure.
That's it. Dockers are doing well. They're playing in front, which is the main
thing. That's it. Yeah, that's the thing. Get in front of that defender and have every chance of the attacker and have every chance of getting that ball.
Early on in this quarter, it looks like it's the same situation as the first, with the Bulldogs dominating the possession and the field position.
Definitely. It's kind of like they've got an extra couple of players out there at the moment, it seems like, in attack anyway. Sam clears the ball out.
It's great work there. Back to Jess. And Penny
Mark
takes
in
the mark.
centre. So we've got about 9.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Warners Bay are still up 26-0.
And that's a great kick and mark to Jess. Another one of her brother plays in the senior team.
Nice.
So the stocks at Warners Bay are pretty good. And that's a great drop punt. Has that gone through? Looks like another point.
Might have been touched there, was it? Or a bit off?
Might have
bit
been
off
just
target.
to the left.
Just to the left, yeah. Shirley Moyes coming off for a well-deserved break there. Nice clearance kick. Sam goes for a bit of a run here. It's pretty well wrapped up.
Got the hands away again.
Oh, nice tackle there.
Bit of a push in the back there. Just one of those rules the girls are still trying to grasp. It's quite a hard one, but they'll get there. Good contest again. Both eyes on the ball.
Maddie Foster tries to get a kick away there, but smothered by Warners Bay.
As soon as they seem to get it out the Dockers, it seems to come straight back in. It's a great handball into space. Back to Emma.
And again, you can see, Dockers have got 3-on-1 here. Oh, she does well.
Oh, she does a great effort.
Tegan, magnificent.
And
she just needs a little bit of help there.
And that's a goal. It's just the pressure from the Bulldogs is telling. The Dockers are struggling to get extra players back into defence. I think their midfield needs to work a little bit harder.
Definitely. So
but again, it's hard with 12 on the field.
Exactly. It is hard. And again, to try and learn your positional play as well. It's another thing that I think the girls are coming to grips with as well.
Yeah. But we must say the improvement from the first gala day to during the season has just been unbelievable. The skills the girls have is great, and they're learning and they're absolutely loving it. I know with our girls.
Definitely.
They're loving the atmosphere. They're loving the girls. They've got plenty of social events. So it's a real big family now. Yeah,
I think it's good for for the club as well to have a female team or a women's competition as well. It just seems to add something to the club as well. Not only are they behind the scenes, the ladies, but they get to get out there on the field and have a go as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So we've got about just under 7 minutes on the clock. So Bulldogs still lead 33-0. Dockers really have to try and get some points on the board here. Sinead scoops the ball up off the ground.
Getting a little bit scrappy as the girls get tired. I think the girls are really looking forward to half-time. It's on here again. 4 versus 2. Yeah,
again, they seem to be getting numbers down the field.
Yeah. Another good bump. Good handball. Matia's got the ball. She kicks. A little bit off the side of the foot.
Nice little bump there again.
Good contest in the forward line.
Oh, nice clearance there by Tegan.
The Dockers are lucky to have her down back because she's saved multiple goals.
Definitely.
Might be an injury too. It's bounced the wrong way. That looked really close. It's another great
She's
tackle.
done well to kick that away there, Peter. Yeah.
Under a lot of pressure.
Sam's got the ball again there.
Could have probably been a throw, that one, I think, nearly.
Yeah.
Another good smother. And that was a high tackle.
Nice little mark there, and Emma's off down the sideline here.
She's taking a bounce. Oh, Good
She's Emma's just come from playing rugby league this morning, so she's on for a second game here today.
That's a great effort.
He's doing well there to keep the ball in front.
Yeah.
Sheldon picks up the scraps there.
Great tackle. Lucy got the ball away there, though.
Nice work. Good handball there from Emma.
Another good kick.
Yeah, so Emma's our leading goal scorer for the year. Number 19 out there. If you give her the ball anywhere in that, forward line, she's more than likely going to kick a goal for you.
Yep. Back to Kate.
And another nice tackle here again.
That's a holding the ball there. Might have been a little bit harsh. But
so just looking for some options here.
And that's a 50 metres. She creeped over the mark a little bit.
Again, I think, girls learning the rules as well.
Yeah.
There's a bit of confusion in what yeah.
There's opportunity for the leading goal kicker to get on the board and get Lake Macquarie on the board. It's much needed. Bit of a floater. And that's a mark by Warners Bay. She's kicked it wide.
Kicked it into some space out there.
Yeah.
We've got 2-on-1 again here.
Again, as the girls get tired, they need to just pick the ball up. That's a great effort there.
Oh, she still gets the ball away. Well done.
Fabulous effort.
There's to her daughter, actually. There's Lily, mother to daughter out there.
Good handball by Claire onto Matea, and she kicks it forward. It's what the Bulldogs are doing really well today. They just keep moving it forward, just kicking it and running into space.
Yep.
This is our leading goal scorer, Ash. I think last time she played, we kicked 5 goals in total, and she kicked all 5, so she's definitely the danger player.
Definitely.
She breaks the tackle, centres the ball, and it's 1 point.
So 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. We've got Warners Bay up by 33-0.
Bulldogs are looking to probably just keep this down in that forward line and stop any chance of scoring.
Great little kick out there.
It's got through the
Emma.
few of them.
She's looking for options here.
She's
going to kick it to space. So she's kicked it. Here goes Lily. Hopefully she can contest for the ball.
Back to Lucy. And just a high bump there.
Yeah.
Umpire's duty is always to look after the person going down to pick up the ball. So it's a great decision. Nearly a great mark there on the wing.
Nice clearance there by Maddie. Pushing forward to Sheldon. Can't quite just catch that ball and get a run with it.
The Bulldog sweepers are doing a great job in this game. They're just getting it straight out of trouble.
Yeah, just seems the Dockers just can't quite get it up into the
back to Ash.
Front part of the field there.
Good handball out. Back to Claire. Claire kicks it forward. Lyndall's tracking it down. Oh. Lyndall's picked it up. Good handball out. Ash beat. Hits the top. Another point.
So we've got about 20 seconds to go, and the Bulldogs are up by 35-0. I think Lake Macquarie's coach will have to give them a bit of a talk at half-time and try and get them going again. Talia about to pick up the ball here.
Great work by Emma. Great hands out. One last scoring opportunity. 7 seconds to go. Drop the mark.
Plays on.
And that's a point to probably finish that quarter. So another great effort by the Bulldogs, keeping Lake Macquarie scoreless. At this point, I'd like to thank the Warners Bay sponsors of the Blackbutt Hotel, Bodyworks physiotherapists, and 7th Street Caravan. We'll be right back for the second half action.
Star 104.5 and Black Diamond AFL would like to thank the following sponsors for making it possible to hit the field week in and week out. Wilson Security. Wilson Security is Australia's largest and most innovative security provider. Prime 7. In 2014, Prime 7 has more footy on more nights, live and free. Newcastle Herald. The Newcastle Herald plays an integral part in the Hunter community. Star 104.5. Star 104.5 plays the music we all love and proudly supports Black Diamond AFL. BLK. BLK, the official apparel supplier to the Richmond Tigers, Western Bulldogs, GWS Giants, Adelaide Crows, Gold Coast Suns and Brisbane Lions. Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the last 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. Sports Coast Trophy are the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast. Waratah Sports. Waratah Sports has been specialising in sporting equipment, sporting apparel and trophies and medals on the Central Coast for over 20 years. Subway Morisset. Subway Morisset is open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch and dinner.
All right, so the girls are making their way back out here for the third quarter. Just like to take the opportunity to thank Lake Macquarie sponsors, Underground Trade Services and also Screen Signs. Lake Macquarie are just heading out there now for this third quarter. Hopefully they can, get some points on the board and start to turn this game around, because the Bulldogs have just been dominating these first 2 quarters.
Yeah, definitely. Coach Daniel is wrapped with his team, going hard at it. They're just moving the ball forward. That's the game plan from the start.
Yeah, I think definitely in the Lake Macquarie sheds anyway, they were talking about just more urgency, getting to the ball and backing each other up, and just getting a bit more commitment to the ruck, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Lake Macquarie are winning it out of the centre. They are getting the first touch. It's just they're just not clearing it out of the centre square.
We're just about ready to start third quarter here. Here we go. Shirley attempting to pick the ball up there. Sam comes away with it, puts a bit of a run on, tries to have a bounce.
It's good that they're having a go anyway. That's the main thing.
Definitely.
It's not easy to bounce when you're running flat out.
Exactly.
But she's backed up and she's had another go.
Nice tackle there again.
Ball's come out. Good handball out.
Another physical start to the quarter here for the girls. Picked up by Peter, has a bit of a run. I think Lake Macquarie they've got a few speedy girls out there. They've just got to, start using them a bit more, getting it into space. Yeah. Here goes Shirley off for a run. Has a go at a bounce there as well. That's definitely a skill. If you can master that, it'll make a big difference to your game. She clears the ball up there. Picked up by Shanae.
Ball's been held up on inside the forward 50.
Nice tackle
ball's
there.
Come out. Emma's got the ball, got a handball out.
Ah, nice work. They just seem to be there for each other, backing each other up, the Bulldogs. Here we go again.
Tackle, got the ball out, and that's a throw in.
Over the line there.
The Dockers have come out better in this second quarter. They are holding the ball in their forward 50 a lot longer than they did in the first half.
Definitely. Now, if we can improve on that and get it up towards the sticks, it'll give ourselves half a chance here. So Karen picks up the ball, looking for some options. They've really got to start talking out there, I think, too, Lake Macquarie. They're very quiet. Talia picks up the ball. Nice handball off there to Shirley. Again, it just seems like there's a sea of blue out there.
Yeah.
Girls are just trying to pick the ball up off the ground and... So we've also, the Dockers have got a ball and auction night coming up on Saturday the 8th of August at Toronto Hotel. We're going to have a bit of a fun night there with some dancing and a bit of an auction to try and raise some money. It's $40 to come. You get some dinner and some dessert. So, yeah, you should come along if you'd like to have a good night. Another nice handball there. They just can't seem to capitalise on that. They get the ball away, but somehow the Bulldogs just seem to wrap them up all the time. Here goes Sam. She's got a bit of time here, looking for something, some options. Kicks it into the centre. Here goes Shirley again. Kicks it up forward to Kath.
Already this quarter, the Dockers have showed.
They've come out with a bit more enthusiasm, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And that's
it looks like we've got a point there. Yeah, it looks like it might be a throw in here.
That's a throw in.
Yep. If we can get on the end of this, and Lily kicks it into the centre.
Dangerous position there. But once again, the Bulldogs have moved it out. It's got
Another
through.
nice kick too. Yeah, so Lake Macquarie's got to try and hold that ball up and not let it get down to the other end of the field here.
Yeah. Just looking at it, it seems to be all the Lake Macquarie players seem to be getting sucked to the ball. And Warners Bay tend to have a couple out the back. Ash lines up. And
It's a good save there by Tegan.
Once again, she's probably been their best player for the game.
Definitely. You know, I know there's 37 points on the board, but I think it could have been a lot more if she hadn't been down there saving quite a few.
Yeah, she's definitely saved at least 3 or 4 goals.
Yep.
So that was a point. So going for a kick in, see if the Warners Bay pressure is still as intense as it was in that first half. So Emma's got
Another
the ball.
good shepherd there by the Bulldogs.
Kicking it to the centre, and it's
And
marked by
marked.
Lyndall. So she'll go back and have a shot for goal.
Puts it in the
Sets it
centre.
up, untouched. Ash has
And
kicked the
kicked it
goal.
again.
Warners Bay leading goal kicker has got on the board once again.
Oh, look, and I think that's where, you know, Warners Bay are killing it here at the moment. If they get it up that end, they're coming away with some points, and that's definitely what Lake Macquarie need to do. If they get it up there, they've got to come away with something.
Yeah, fully agree. That first 5 minutes of the third quarter, the Lake Macquarie team had it in that forward 50 for a long time, and they didn't come away with a point. It's probably just a little bit of polish, lack of numbers maybe could be the issue, but they're trying. That's the main thing.
Definitely, yeah, they're giving 110% out there. It's, you know, we do have a few, like I said, a few people off on holidays and things, and but you know the girls are, you know, giving everything that they've got.
Yeah. Forward, it's gone in the forward 50 again, and that's a mark
Nice
by
mark
Ash.
again.
She's hit a top. And
And
it's hit the
hits
post.
the post.
The girls don't realise.
Yeah, it's a point.
That's a point.
I think they're struggling a bit with the sun there by the looks of it.
Yeah, the old red ball in the sunlight's not an easy thing to see. Not sure what happened
No,
there. Is it a 50-metre penalty?
not quite sure.
Yeah, it looks like
Looks like it might be. Yep.
Yeah,
Didn't
not
quite
sure.
see what happened, but
Maybe too close to the centre to the square
yeah,
within the 5 metres.
Lake Macquarie will take those 50 metres,
Yeah, it was,
get them out of
Quite
a bit
needed.
of trouble.
and that's a mark to Erin from Warners Bay. She was coming off for a rest and still got involved. Again, it looks like it's 2-on-1. Lake Macquarie girl did really well. Oh,
And again, and
a
she
second-
smothers the kick as well.
And
Just
she's
hasn't
got
given
her
up,
away.
Maddie Foster. That's
Yeah.
we've got another mother-daughter. That's Maddie. Her mum's actually playing up at full forward, Kathy. They again, that's another one of our mother-daughter combos as well, and they're quite heavily involved with the club. Maddie's boyfriend also plays for the Dockers as well, so it's
Very
yeah,
family affair.
family affair.
That was a great tackle by Lake Macquarie for holding the ball.
So now girls have just got to look at giving them some options, something to kick at, giving them a target. Sam's done well again there. She just seems to be in everything.
Just seems to be outnumbered. It's been the story from...
Another heavy contact there, and Shirley's away. Emma picks the ball up. Good little bit of footwork there, looking for some options, and hits Karen. Beautiful mark. Now we're just going to have a look. She's going to look to kick to her daughter here, Lily.
Jess has got the ball, kicks it, keeps moving it forward. The bounce of the ball once again.
Peter's
Kate's got the
looking, makes
ball,
a
she's
tackle
kicked
there.
it. Warners Bay still just moving the ball forward.
Shirley's looking to pick up the ball here. Keeping the ball in front there, she's done well. Unlucky she got a bit of a pull on her shirt there, otherwise she was away. another good tackle there as well.
Yeah, we'll have a ball up in the centre.
So we've got about just under 6 minutes to go in this quarter. Warners Bay are up 44 points to
Claire's
0.
got the ball, kicks it forward.
It's definitely been a tighter quarter this time as well.
Yeah. Amy's got the ball, kicks it forward, great kick.
She's got a bit of a boot onto that one, hasn't she?
Yeah, Union player.
Ah, I see.
That's a great tackle. Handball out.
Gets the ball out there as well.
Throw.
Yeah, another one, rugby league player that's come across to have a bit of a go at AFL, which is good. Again, it would be hard to remember
Yeah.
to get your hand to the ball.
And that's a great mark by Ash. Probably at this time I'd like to say congratulations to Ash and Hen on their birth of their first child. Very exciting times for the Warners Bay, and hopefully a future player. Has that gone through?
Oh.
And that's gone through
Like
for a
it.
goal.
Nice kick.
Another one for Ash. I think that's 3 for the game for her. Continuing a form from the last time these two teams met.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of defending her last time in the game, and I think she put 5 goals on me in 1 quarter, so she's a tough player.
Yeah, we sort of started another one that's never played before, and sort of started her down back, and she came to training and she started slotting goals from quite easily. We're going, hang on,
Yeah.
it's time to see how she goes down forward, and she's kicked a lot of goals.
Yeah.
So we'll have another go in the centre. It's good tackling. Tia's kicked it, got it forward again.
So who we got here? Maddie picking it up, I
Tia's got
think.
it. She's followed up her work from the centre's great. She kicked it through. Oh, that's a point. Great effort by the ruckman to get all the way down there and hit the scoreboard.
Definitely. It's always good to get on the scoreboard if you can. Nice mark there by Shirley Moyes. Going back, having a look. We're actually going to lose her for a few games towards the end of the season. She's running off and getting married, so she doesn't want to, get a black eye or break a finger or whatever in the old wedding dress and the wedding photos. So.
Yeah, not a good look, I'm guessing. Warners Bay are losing 2 players coming up. The 2 ambulance officers, they're getting moved on to a new area, so we wish them well.
Yeah, definitely.
Wish them well for the future.
Certainly special kind of people that do those kinds of jobs for sure, that's for sure.
They're great girls. It'll be a big loss for the club.
So we're looking at, just under 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Again, the Bulldogs are up 51 points to 0. The scoreline probably doesn't really, reflect the toughness of this game. I think, Warners Bay have taken their chances every time they've come away with points. They have kept Lake Macquarie down the end, but, yeah, it's been a physical battle. Nice mark there by Talia.
Yeah, definitely. It's the Lake Macquarie defence has stood up quite well. That one's popped over the top. Lyndall's tracking the ball, and looks like it's going to be a throw-in. The Lake Macquarie defence needs to be given a fair rap because they have kept this from probably really blowing out.
Definitely. So Lake Macquarie trying to clear it out there again.
Yeah, just clearing it down the middle. That's probably the big issue. They need to start looking
get
a
it out
little
into
bit
some
wider.
space, definitely.
That's a great tackle there to stop that one because that was nearly another shot on goal. Lucy's just dropped that mark, but she's
Nice tackle there by the...
she's kicked it, and
she's played on quickly here.
to Lyndall.
Tegan's got to come up to... That's probably one thing that's let us down a little bit. We need to play the player rather than standing in those posts there. Probably a little bit Tegan needs to come out and start, defending the player.
Yeah, a little bit more pressure. And,
That's it.
the goalkeeper from distance works, but from 5 metres out,
you gotta make that tackle.
Yeah,
definitely.
got to put a bit of pressure on.
And like you were saying before, you know, these girls can kick them for a long way out as well, so you're really going to have to stop them from taking those marks, you know, because they have got quite a boot on them.
Yeah, no, especially the Union girls, they can give it a bit of a roost.
Yep. Yeah, there's been a few good don't argues out there as well, a few palms and things. You can definitely see where they get that from, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't like to be on the end of a few of them.
No. And Sam's got it again and clearing it up front. See if Emma can get a grab on this.
Great contest there at full forward. Both girls, eyes on the ball the whole time.
It's good to watch. Again, another good tackle there. Shirley's got the ball and off she goes. Gets the ball out. Sheldon keeps kicking the ball down the ground. This is what the girls have got to do. Keep it forward. Gives it to Emma.
It's a great kick. She kept it in. It's a great play. Lani's got the ball and has cleared it again. It's what the Bulldogs are doing well. When they clear it, they clear it wide.
Yep. They always seem to be able to find a player to kick it to as well.
And that's 3/4 time.
So the Warners Bay are leading 57-0. And yeah, they've got one more quarter to go.
Star 104.5 and Black Diamond AFL would like to thank the following sponsors for making it possible to hit the field week in and week out. Wilson Security. Wilson Security is Australia's largest and most innovative security provider. Prime 7. In 2014, Prime 7 has more footy on more nights, live and free. Newcastle Herald. The Newcastle Herald plays an integral part in the Hunter community. Star 104.5. Star 104.5 plays the music we all love and proudly supports Black Diamond AFL. BLK. BLK, the official apparel supplier to the Richmond Tigers, Western Bulldogs, GWS Giants, Adelaide Crows, Gold Coast Suns and Brisbane Lions. Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the last 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. Sports Coast Trophy are the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast. Waratah Sports. Waratah Sports has been specialising in sporting equipment, sporting apparel and trophies and medals on the Central Coast for over 20 years. Subway Morisset. Subway Morisset is open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Don't miss the Wilson Security Black Diamond AFL this weekend. Entry to all games is free. Check out the game times and venues at bdafl.com.au. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
Car 33, proceed to level 2, check on its service.
Command, this is Car 33. I'm going on my break.
And we're ready to go with the last quarter of the day. Just come back from the Bulldogs huddle. Their goal is to keep Lake Macquarie scoreless for the last quarter and making it the game. So I'm sure the Dockers' objective from this last one is to get on the scoreboard.
Definitely, that's what they talked about, just keep going and just try and get some points on the board, definitely. Get something out of this game. So Carly picks up the ball there, trying to get it away. Again, the Bulldogs are just swarming on the Dockers here. That's another nice tackle.
Lucy's got the ball, another Union player steps around it and moves it forward.
Again, we've got, there's about three on one over there at the moment.
She did well to hang on to that and
definitely
force a ball up because they were away again there.
Another big kick there by the Bulldogs. Talia in front there. Can't quite get to the ball. Another good little step there.
Bartlam again. I'll tell you, it's a forward battle. She used the body really well. It's a handball
nice
out.
Tackle there.
Oh, and a bit of a blaze away.
Yeah.
Out in the full. But again, the Bulldogs have just moved the ball forward into the forward 50, the danger spot.
That's it. It's amazing how many times you can stand there at training in exactly the same spot and put it through the goals, but you get a bit nervous or whatever. You go to kick it and you spray it.
Yeah. And Kate, being a defender, always probably lit up.
Definitely.
So it's a free kick to Lake Macquarie for out on the full. Lyndall's got the ball, handballed it out. Looks like there's a bit of a mud patch right in that spot.
Yeah, there is. It was underwater only probably a week or two ago. That was a nice little swimming pool there.
Yeah, and good handball out. Matthias knocked it through for a point. So the Bulldogs are locking it in really well again. I think Lake Macquarie need to look a little bit wider for their kick-ins.
Yeah, it was talked about at half-time, having a look at, clearing it into some space instead of up the centre.
It's a great contest there. Bartlam's got the ball again. Back to Kate, and it's the same result once again.
Yeah, it's a funny thing. You go to kick a ball from, if you've played rugby or you played soccer or those kinds of games, you're not used to the style of kicking straight through the ball. It's usually across your body, and it's, it is very hard to adjust to kick an AFL ball.
The girls do it really good at training, but once it comes to game day, it's just throw it on the boot.
That's it.
But they'll get there. They've worked hard, really well on it. She's picked the ball up.
There's a good effort there by Shirley to try and pick that ball up.
Off the ground, and it's a goal. Emma Graham's kicked the goal. I think that's the first one for the year.
Now, Emma Graham, she's been around for a while playing all kinds of sports. What's she now, about 45, 50? How old is she?
She's the mum of the team. I think she's 45, plays hockey, plays AFL, so she does it all. Yeah,
I've actually do know Emma from my old rugby days as well. She used to strap people up and so great player and great person.
Yeah, she's loving it. Down at the Bulldogs, something different, something new. That's what I think what all the girls are liking about AFL.
That's it. So we've got just over 11 minutes to go in this quarter, and the Warners Bay are up 64-0. Girls trying to clear it away again there. Tegan picks up the ball. She's gone from defending to attacking now.
No, I think that was a bit of a throw or a scoop, we'll call that one. Simon all over it.
So here's Lake Macquarie's chance here to try and get some points on the board.
But again, looking at the numbers that Warners Bay have got back, and they're probably outnumbering them.
That's it. Here goes Emma. Someone can take that mark.
I think it was a high tackle. So she'll have another go at that.
Yes, mate. JJ wants to know, are you an option for the bench?
So it's quite a bit of distance. If she can slot this one through, it'll be a good goal. That's a big one. Ooh.
And it's a point.
Just wide, just wide.
It's good to see late
We're on the board.
On the board.
All right.
So let's see how Warners Bay get it from their back 50. So the wide kick.
Nice pressure here by Shanae.
Great.
Smothers the kick. It's just that second phase, you know. Yeah. We do something like that, we get the ball smothered, and there just doesn't seem to be any backup for the players. So
that's a great tackle, holding the ball, pinning the arm. Can't do much when that happens.
Definitely. So looking for options again.
Handball off. It's a hard kick from that pocket.
Yeah, from that angle, definitely. I have seen her snap one, probably a little bit closer to the goals, but yeah. I've seen her kick one of them before.
Probably better off in that instance just to set it up
into the centre.
Into the centre.
Yeah.
And have a bit of a contest and see if the
See
small
if we can
forwards
catch it.
can either crumb it or get one in.
That's it. It's definitely starting to know the temperature up there says 16 degrees and we started at 18, but I reckon she's warming up a bit out here.
It's a beautiful winter's day. That's a great mark.
Again, she'll try and get it into the centre here, and hopefully someone can get underneath it. It's a good kick in.
There's a mark. There's a lead. Oh, she's just dropped it. And that's a ball up.
Looked a little bit like a rugby maul there.
Yeah, the girls, the Warners Bay girls would be pretty comfortable
I'm
with that
surprised they
situation.
didn't get their heads in and start pushing.
Another good contest. She's got the ball.
Shirley's got on the toe. Not quite there. Shanae's got it.
Another good tackle. It's in there somewhere. There it is.
They're like seagulls on a chip here at the moment, everyone, aren't they? Ball up again. It's got to get a bit of space so someone can get their foot to it. Here goes Tegan. Tried to do a handball. Didn't quite get it. Here comes Carly into things. Emma's got the ball again. Lily to Shanae. Ball takes a bit of a funny bounce there. Can't quite get it. Yeah, it looked a little bit from the push in the back.
Yeah,
but
it could have been a free kick.
Yeah,
She's taken
another
her
good tackle.
That's holding the ball. That's a great tackle.
So Lake Macquarie are doing well to keep it up this end. They've just got to try and get it a bit, get it in front of the goal so they can get a kick away.
Yeah. It's just a couple of loose players for the Warners Bay, which is causing a little bit of drama. Touched on the mark.
Cleared again by...
Don't have another go at it. Good step.
Fakes the kick. Good tackle. It's a good display of tackling out here from the girls. It really is. Another good one there as well. This needs to be a bit more communication between the Dockers players there, I think. I think everyone was shepherding and no one was going for the ball then.
Yeah.
Ah, nice work.
Great handball.
Gets away from a defender there. Onto the toe from Talia. Just seems to be someone from Warners Bay there to pick it up. So Lake Macquarie are scrambling. Yeah, scrambling to get back here.
Oh,
Maddie does well. Gets it.
Great effort by the defender from Lake
Nice
Macquarie.
mark.
And a good kick.
Unlucky Carly. That's one of the daughters as well that plays in the team.
Warners Bay have played really well to have the quarterback move out the back. There's always someone out the back ready to get the ball or kick it or just move it on.
That's it.
Claire moves it into the forward 50 and it looks another outnumber here.
Yeah, it's a daunting thing when you look up and you've got about 3 or 4 of them coming at you and you're the only one down there defending.
Back to Emma. Emma's looking for options. She kicks it.
Nice mark.
That's a great mark.
Great mark under pressure there by Sheldon. She's got a bit of a boot on her this one as well. If she can get it, connect with it properly, she should be able to clear it out of trouble here.
Must be a defender's worst nightmare not having anyone leading or moving.
That's it, yeah. I think everyone's pretty
Lucy back
tired.
in. Good contest at forward.
Scrambling again. Oh, nice work. They've got it out of trouble and a good
hit
mark.
Up the target. She's played on. She's moving the ball forward.
And it's a great pick-up by Sam on the run. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't like to tackle her either on the run like that. Shanae's got the ball, looking for options again. Might have probably had a run herself, would have been good. Good tackle.
And that's a great effort to keep chasing after.
That's it.
After giving off not a real good handball, but making amends for a mistake.
That's definitely something, that we talk about at training. If you make a terrible kick or a bad decision, just chase it up and make up for it. It's exactly what she did then. Oh, and she still got it. And again, like you said, we've got another, person coming around and cleaning it up.
They've really played the sweeper well today. They've always got one or two out the back sweeping. Lucy's got it on the wing. Kicks it in to Jess. Bounces horrible.
Yeah.
Picks it up.
Ooh.
And a nice little hip and shoulder. Another great tackle.
Sheldon makes a decision here to go for the ball. Good decision. Good decision there.
That's exactly what was required, and she performed it really well.
Perfectly, yep. And she's still going. She's still up there fighting for the ball. Another good tackle there.
So with 3 minutes to go, hopefully the Lake Macquarie Dockers can get a major on the board.
Definitely. Ball up here again.
Aaron's got the ball. The girls are tackling really well, really fair.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they'll know they played each other tomorrow when they wake up. They'll be a bit stiff and sore and a couple of bruises, I imagine.
Yeah.
Here we go. Tegan, she gets
another great hit in the middle, but
she gets straight back up and goes again. And here goes Shanae. She's going to try and keep it in front of her there. She does well. Gets that ball away. Here comes Kathy. That's one of the mums as well.
Just seems to be the Warners Bay have all the answers out of the back line. Girls are starting to get really tired.
Starting to get tired. It's a big field to have to cover with only 12 players, that's for sure.
Definitely. Lyndall's got the ball. Good handball out. Umpire's giving it for a throw.
Yeah, it's definitely something that Lake Macquarie do well, wrapping that ball up.
And that's an intercept mark by Emma Foreman. Looking for a long target. Great drop punt.
Gives
Claire
them every
Turner's got the ball.
Gives them every opportunity to get under kicks like that, isn't it? And get up there and take a mark. Again, scrambling to get the ball. Sam comes out with it. Nice kick upfield.
Lucy's been filling that gap nicely. She's been just playing one kick away. And
nice mark there by Talia. Yeah, I think they've done that well. They, can estimate how far these girls can kick it, and they've really got themselves into some good positions there.
Yeah, I know Coach Daniel's been working hard at it, positioning, and it seems to be starting to pay off.
Definitely. Another nice mark there.
It's just really hard to work on when you have different amount of players on the field each
time, definitely.
Each game, so it is a little bit difficult, but the girls are starting to acclimatise to it, and they're working it out.
Sam gets it again and clears it up to Shanae. Beats everybody the ball.
So we're into the last minute here.
Let's see if, again,
Hannah's cleared it out
clear
wide.
It away. Nice work with the shepherding there from the Bulldogs. Shirley, here she goes again for another run. She will get one of these ball bounces one day. I guarantee at training on Tuesday, she will be bouncing the ball for about 2 hours. Sam gets the ball again, pushes off a player,
as we finish.
One last kick
And
here.
that's the game.
Yeah, it's good game out there, girls, and definitely played in good spirit, and yeah, I think it'll be interesting the next time the girls come together.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, we can get a few more numbers on the field for the next game. Have nearly a full team.
Yeah,
it'll be a lot better, so the girls don't have to run as far and they
That's
bit
it.
more position work. But,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Thank you.